Here are some fun facts about me. I am not ticklish. You can't make me laugh if you tickle me. Nope. I am also not afraid of the dark. When all the lights go out, I can see better than anyone else because my eyes are so used to seeing in the dark. What could be our next superpower? Let's find out. Deep inside the fantasy forest lived a little firefly named Flick. Now, every night before bedtime, Flick would fly through the forest, lighting up the darkness with his magical glow. And although everyone in the forest loved watching him fly, they didn't know that Flick was very lonely. Why? Well, you see, Flick's magical light was a special magic. You see, he wasn't just any firefly. He was a moonbeam firefly. His light only shone when there was no light left in the sky. This meant he never got to see or play with the other fireflies because whenever they were awake, his light was too dim to see. One day, while flying around the forest, Flick met a wise old owl named Celeste. "Excuse me," said Flick. "Could you teach me how to shine bright during the day?" Said Celeste the owl, stroking her feathers. "Being a moonbeam firefly is a special gift. Your light shines brightest in the darkest hours, making you unique from all the other fireflies. You should be proud, but I still want to shine during the day," Flick insisted. Celeste the owl ruffled her feathers. "Then you must find the sunstone. It has a power to grant your wish." "Thank you," said Flick, flying off towards a whispering waterfall. At the waterfall, Flick met a family of rainbow fish. "Excuse me," asked Flick. "Do you know where I can find the sunstone?" "The sunstone," said the mama fish. "That's very dangerous. Many wishes have gone wrong because of it." "I won't be the one to say no," said Flick bravely. "I must find it for myself." The rainbow fish family pointed their fins towards the direction of the hidden cave. Flick thanked them and swam towards the cave. Inside the cave, it was dark as night, so Flick's light shone really bright. And suddenly, he heard a cackle. "Who's there?" shouted Flick. Out popped a green monster with huge sharp teeth. "Ha ha! Another soul to eat," he boomed. "Wait," said Flick. "I'm not here to fight. I'm looking for the sunstone. Can you help me?" The monster shook his head. "If you want the stone, you'll have to catch me first." Then the monster dashed off, leaving Flick behind. Flick chased the monster past prickly bushes and over rocky hills until they arrived at a dark and narrow passage. "Hurry up," said the monster. "It's almost dawn." Soon, they reached the end of the tunnel. In front of them lay a beautiful lake, and in its center sat the sunstone, shining brightly. But guarding the stone was a huge, fierce-looking turtle. Just then, the sky began to lighten and Flick's light started to fade. "Help me!" he cried out to the monster. But the monster had vanished. The turtle turned to Flick. "What do you want, Firefly?" she asked. "Please help me," begged Flick. "I want to be able to shine during the day like you." The turtle lowered her head. "You already do shine during the darkest hours. That's a wonderful thing. But I still want to shine during the day." Just then, Flick noticed something strange. The turtle's shell was glowing faintly. "Is that the sunstone?" he asked. The turtle nodded slowly. "I found it first, but I knew it was too powerful for me, so I hid it here. But now it seems you need it more than I do." She handed the sunstone to Flick. Holding the stone, Flick felt an incredible rush of energy. "Can I wish for anything?" he asked. "Anything at all?" "Of course," said the turtle. You can wish for more light. Oh, I know what I want. Taking a deep breath, Flick wished to understand and speak the language of all animals. The turtle and the other fireflies gasped in surprise. Why that wish? Because I want to be friends with all the animals in this forest, including you, replied Flick, smiling. From that day on, Flick could talk with all the creatures of the forest, even though his light only shone during the night. All the animals would come to the Whispering Waterfall to spend time with Flick, and sometimes they'd even bring their babies. Flick loved teaching the young ones about the constellations and telling them stories about the brave firefly who became friends with the animals of the entire forest. Though his light might not have been as bright as the sun, he was happy knowing he was loved by everyone in the forest. And that's what makes being a friend so special, don't you think? And now it's time for a brand new adventure. But before we go, remember to give us a like and subscribe to our channel. See you next time. Bye. Long ago in a faraway land, nestled between rolling hills and sparkling rivers, there lived a beautiful princess named Iris. Unlike other princesses, Iris did not dream of grand balls or handsome princes. She dreamed of adventure, excitement, and most of all, freedom. Every day, she would gaze at the clear blue sky and imagine herself soaring through the clouds like a bird. One day, while strolling through the palace gardens, Iris stumbled upon a wise old woman sitting on a stone bench. "Excuse me," said Iris, "but may I ask you a question?" "Of course, child," replied the old woman with a kind smile. "What is it that you seek?" "I want to be free," Iris confessed. "Free to explore the world beyond these castle walls." The old woman nodded understandingly. "I believe I can help you. Follow me." Iris followed the old woman through a hidden path in the garden until they reached a small clearing. In the center stood a magnificent white horse. "This is Cloudwalker," said the old woman. "He will take you on adventures beyond your wildest dreams." But Iris hesitated. "But I don't know how to ride a horse." The old woman chuckled. "Don't worry, child. You'll learn quickly enough." With that, she helped Iris mount the horse and whispered, "Remember, trust him. He will protect you." As soon as Iris and Cloudwalker started their journey, a feeling of pure joy filled her heart. They galloped through fields of wildflowers, raced along winding rivers, and climbed hills that touched the sky. Iris laughed as the wind tousled her hair, feeling more alive than ever before. During their travels, Iris and Cloudwalker encountered talking animals who became their loyal companions. There was Finnegan, the wise old owl, nimble and swift, who guided them through the forest. Hazel the squirrel, who with her keen eyesight helped them find hidden paths. And Burden the badger, strong and fearless, who protected them from harm. Together, they became a close-knit family, sharing laughter, adventures, and unwavering companionship. They explored ancient ruins where Iris discovered long-forgotten secrets. They ventured into enchanted woods where magic whispered through the trees. And they raced across open plains where Iris felt the freedom she had always craved. Through it all, Iris learned the true meaning of courage, kindness, and the strengths of friendship. She realized that the greatest adventures were not about seeking freedom, but about cherishing the bonds she formed along the way. With a heavy heart, Iris knew it was time to return home. She had grown, changed, and learned so much during her journey. Saying her goodbyes to her animal companions, Iris mounted Cloudwalker and headed back to the palace. As she approached the castle, Iris noticed that although the familiar structure remained the same, she had changed. The world seemed smaller, the colors less vibrant, and the people around her distant. Realizing that her true home was not a place, but the journey itself, Iris made a decision. Instead of returning to the life she once knew, she chose to continue adventuring with Cloudwalker by her side. Leaving behind the confines of the palace, Iris and Cloudwalker rode off into the sunset, ready to face new challenges, discover hidden wonders, and forge unbreakable bonds with the creatures they would meet along the way. For Iris had learned that true freedom lay not in escaping, but in embracing the beauty of the world and the adventures that awaited her. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe to our channel to embark on more exciting adventures with us. Until next time, happy adventuring. Bye!